This is Summer Robin. She's normally used as a support, just like our previous Robin, but today we're going to turn her into a DPS. And that means building an entire team around making Robin deal as much damage as possible. Now, as you know, Robin gives a wide range of buffs at just E0, but with her first Eidolon, her memo sprite, the Summer Songbirds, can tally 100% of the non-true damage dealt by allies. And when the Summer Songbirds attack, they will deal true damage based on the damage tallied and the amount of vibes Robin has. So the more often our team attacks, the stronger the Summer Songbirds become. Now, what about our build for our DPS Robin? We'll be giving her the 4-piece Deliverer set, Amphorius Eternal Land, and we'll be focusing on Robin's crit damage, speed, HP, and crit rate, which we only need 50% crit rate since Robin can provide herself with the other 50%. And now that we've built Robin, let's build her team. First, we have Tribby, who provides team-wide buffs and can hold a crucial light cone for this team. Dance, dance, dance. This light cone advances the entire team forward, and that includes Robin's Summer Songbirds, so they can attack enemies more often. For our next teammate, we have Mornex Blade, who reduces enemies' defenses, increases their damage taken, and helps Robin gain vibes. And finally, we have Hyacinth, who helps Robin gain vibes, increase the team's max HP, and keeps everyone healthy with her heals. Plus, little Ika gets to dance with their new friends, the Summer Songbirds. Now, it's time to see what our DPS Robin can actually do. We're taking this team into Anomaly Arbitration against Cocolia. Right as we enter combat, this enemy is going to summon its friends, but no problems here. This will just give us a bit more energy. And now with Robin, we could just use our skill to summon our Summer Songbird Bessie, and now we'll work toward getting 12 vibes for Robin so that she can enter the fever state. So with Tribby right here, we could just basic attack, and with Hyacinth, we can follow up with her skill as well as her ultimate, and this should allow us to get enough vibes for Robin to enter the fever state. Boom, there we go. There goes little Ika, and now we're gonna enter the fever state with Robin. And as we can see, the Summer Songbirds are now on the action order, which whenever it is their turn, they will attack all enemies. And Tribby's ultimate is also going to be able to advance them forward as well. So we're just gonna use the ultimate right here. Boom! Now with Blade, we can just basic attack and follow up here with the Robin ultimate for Blade, which will not only give Blade his ultimate, but will also have the special guest effect, which will now allow Blade to get more vibes for Robin. So we're just gonna follow up here with the Blade ultimate. So there we go, we're going to be able to take full advantage of the debuffs from Blade, and now Tribby is going to come in with another follow-up, and boom, there we go. Now with Blade's skill, we're going to be able to get more vibes for Robin, and now our first Summer Songbirds attack, well bam! 700k right there from the Summer Songbirds, and here comes little Ika, well bam! Another skill coming in. Blade is super close to getting his ultimate. Okay, we got our ultimate right there, so we could just use it. And boom! Now with Blade, we can follow up with our skill, and the Summer Songbirds are about to attack both of these enemies. And what? Bam! 900k right there. We're getting close to 1 million. We are going to take a bit of damage right here, but it is okay. With Tribby, we can just use the ultimate, advance forward the entire team, and we are about to lose some of our vibes, but thankfully, since this team is able to attack often, we're not going to have too many issues regenerating vibes for Robin here. So with Tribby, we could just use our skill to get the ult-type res pen boost once again, and with Hyacinth right here, we could just use our skill. There we go. Go little Ika, well bam! Now Blade will come in with his skill, and boom! Now the Tribby follow-up, and now with Blade, we can also use his ultimate, and what? Bam! Alright, Tribby follow-up. We're super close to defeating both of these enemies. Another skill coming in. Alright, there we go. The Summer Songbirds are going to be able to immediately attack all of these enemies in a moment here. Alrighty. Go Summer Songbirds! Boom! 600k right there, almost 700k, and with Hyacinth, we can immediately follow up here with her ultimate. We're going to be able to retain the After Rain state on all of our characters, and we can also use the Hyacinth skill, and boom! Now with Tribby, we could just basic attack, and with Blade, I am going to use his skill and then follow up here with the Tribby ultimate. This is so we're able to advance for the entire team, like so. Summer Songbirds coming in, and now Blade will also unleash another skill, and we can immediately re-enter the Infinite Fury state. Boom! All right, we're gonna be able to deal a bunch of damage to Cocolia here with the Summer Songbirds in a moment. So what we could do is just use our skill once again with Hyacinth. Little Ika coming in, what bam! And now with Tribby, what we could do here is just basic attack, advance forward blade. So now we'll use the skill. There we go. Alrighty, Summer Songbirds coming in, what bam! 1.1 million damage right there. And now another skill right here with Hyacinth. There goes little Ika. And now we can follow up here with another blade ultimate, and we can just see how much damage the Summer Songbirds will deal in a moment here. So first the blade ultimate, boom, now the Summer Songbirds, what bam, 1.6 million right there, and Cocolia is already at 35% HP. So both Blade and Robin are just dealing massive damage to both of these enemies right here. With Tribby, we can skill, follow up here with the ultimate, advancing forward the entire team. All right, we did lose a bit of our vibes there, but it is okay. 1.1 million right there onto Cocolia. And with Hyacinth right here, we could just skill, follow up here with the ultimate. There we go, little Ika coming in with an attack in a moment. And we'll also be able to get the blade skill. Wait, we might actually be able to zero cycle this. We have 12% on Cocolia. We're about to get the blade ultimate, and the Summer Songbirds are about to attack as well. So with Tribby, we'll just basic attack. With Blade right here, we are going to use his skill, which should be enough to get his ultimate. Oh, we're so close. Come on, Summer Songbirds. Boom! Yes, we did it! And we could have also advanced forward Blade once again, but we were able to zero cycle Cocolia with our Robin team right here. We have one more boss to beat up for today though, and it is none other than Flame Reaver in Anomaly Arbitration. So same strategies before, we're gonna summon Bessie right here with our skill, and we're just gonna work towards getting as many vibes as we can for Robin here. With Hyacinth, we can follow up with the skill as well as the ultimate once again, and there we go. Go Tribby, go little Ika, well bam! And now we have enough vibes for the Summer Songbirds, and we're gonna follow up here with the Tribby ultimate to advance toward the birds even further. And what we could do is basic attack here with Blade and follow up with the Robin ultimate on Blade once again. So now we have the Blade ultimate ready to go. Here comes in another Tribby follow-up, and now with Blade, we could just skill. With Tribby, I'm gonna use her skill as well, just to get her a bit more energy, and boom, there we go. We haven't tallied as much damage just yet, but this enemy is about to summon its little friends, so we're gonna be able to deal a bunch of damage to all of these enemies here. Here comes in little Ika, what bam! Same here with Blade, and boom, 700k right there from the Summer Songbirds. Another skill with Hyacinth. There goes little Ika. And what bam! Now with Tribby right here, we can advance forward the entire team, and we're gonna get a bit more vibes here for Robin as well. And boom! Now with Tribby, I can just basic attack. Summer Songbirds coming in, and now we are going to take a bit of damage, which is perfectly fine. So with Blade right here, what we can do is use his ultimate, which we will use the Robin ultimate on Blade in a moment. Here comes in the skill, and now another skill from Blade. And now we can advance forward Blade and get closer to his next ultimate here. So there comes in Tribby, and boom! Now with Hyacinth, we can just skill. Well, bam! Here comes in Summer Songbirds. Tribby ultimate to advance forward the entire team. And now with Blade, another ultimate. And well, bam! Okay, we're super close to defeating both of these enemies right here. We just have to keep dealing a bit more damage. We can just basic attack right here. This enemy is going to summon its little friends once again, but the Summer Songbirds are about to attack, and boom, 1 million damage right there from the Summer Songbirds. And now we're on to Flame Reaver. We'll just get more vibes and more energy for the rest of the team until Flame Reaver summons their clones. So we can just skill here with Hyacinth. There we go. Summer Songbirds coming in. We do have to get enough energy here for Blade in a moment though to re-enter the Infinite Fury state, which shouldn't be too difficult to do. Alright, with Hyacinth, we're just gonna use our ultimate, so we have the After Rain state on all of our characters still. And with Blade right here, I can just basic attack. Now we can follow up with the Blade ultimate, and we're also going to use Robin's ultimate on Blade as well to advance him forward. Now the Tribby follow-up, they're gonna take a bit of damage here. So we can use our skill here with Blade, and then the Summer Songbirds will attack all these enemies. And, well, bam! Almost 1 million damage right there. And now with Tribby, I can just basic attack as the Summer Songbirds are about to attack once again. And boom! Flame Reaver clones are almost down. We're getting really close. So what I could do here is just use a skill with Hyacinth. Little eco will come in. Boom! Okay, Flame Reaver clone's gone. So now I'm going to advance toward the team here. We did lose some vibes, but it is okay. We'll be able to get them back. All right, another attack there from our Summer Songbirds. And now with Triby right here, I am just going to skill, get a bit more energy. And we are going to get attacked here, which is fine. We're just going to use the Blade ultimate and then advance forward Blade with Robin here. All right, Triby follow up once again. And now with Blade, another skill, boom! With Hyacinth, we're going to be able to get more stacks here for Blade. So we are going to be able to unleash another Blade skill in a moment here. So with Hyacinth, we could just skill, go little Ika. All right, now we're on to phase 2. I am going to follow up with the Triby ultimate to advance toward the team. The Summer Songbirds will go above the turn order. All right, Flame Reaver summon more clones. Time for the Blade ultimate. Well, bam! Summer Songbirds, we have 50 vibes. Come on, let me see what we could do, Summer Songbirds. Boom! 2 million damage right there with the Summer Songbirds. These little birds pack quite a punch. I'm like so proud of the Summer Songbirds right now. We got a basic attack with Triby. I want to get rid of these clones as quickly as we can. What we can do is just Hyacinth skill. We can also just use the Hyacinth ultimate right here, get a bit more energy for Blade as he will be able to unleash this extra skill here. And boom, there we go. Now the skill with Blade, let's see how hard the Summer Songbirds will hit now. And well, bam, 1 million damage all to Flame Reaver right there. Now with Hyacinth, I can just basic attack right here. Little Eco will be able to attack Flame Reaver as well. I just wanted more stacks for Blade. Now another attack from the birds. Boom! Okay, 5%! 5% on Flame Reaver, we're so close. We're going to advance forward Blade, so he's not going to exit the Infinite Fury state. And this should be enough for us to beat Flame Reaver. Yeah, okay, 2%. And now the ultimate should be enough right here. And boom! Let's go! We were able to get a 1 cycle clear on Flame Reaver with our Robin team right here. And overall, this team was a bunch of fun to use. And if you'd like to see some more content from me, consider subscribing to the channel, leave a like to support today's video, and I hope to see you all next time. Peace.